People are always asking me, what is it that makes you so angry? Well, aside from dumb fucking questions like that, one thing that always makes me angry is the disgusting nature of communal toilets. I'm talking about when you're out or at work and you have to deal with a cubicle next to cubicle next to cubicle. That's just wrong. I mean, my mum always told me to share, but communal toilets are the best example I can think of to show that sharing is not always a good idea. Sure, sharing toys at kinder, that's good. Sharing horrible, nasty, pooty smells, that's bad. Bad, 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 bad. I think it's a worse issue at work than when you're out. At least if you're out somewhere and there's someone disgusting in another cubicle, you never have to see that filthy animal again. But at work, when you're getting really graphic evidence at disturbingly close range that one of your co-workers had a bad curry last night, or maybe they're just not getting enough fibre in their diet, well, you can pretend you didn't notice, but you do have to face them later on at work. And if it happens to be me who's having the problem, I hate the idea that anybody would know that about me. So I refuse to leave the cubicle until everyone's left the toilet. And this can take a while if new people keep coming in and out of the toilet, but I'll stick by it. The one thing that might make me change is if there's someone else in another cubicle making a worse stink than me and it just becomes intolerable. So rush out, wash my hands, and while I'm out there, I just think, does that bloke know the rules? Does he know he's not allowed to come out of the cubicle until after I'm gone, so we don't have any embarrassing face-to-face moments? And while I'm thinking about that, invariably, someone else comes into the toilet and they stop, do a double take because this hideous stink has just hit them in the face. And they're looking at you and you know they're thinking, this is your fault, this horrible smell. And maybe it is your fault, but it's important that this other person doesn't know that and doesn't go telling all your other co-workers that. So I always take advantage of the person behind the closed door and silently blame them. Just hold my nose and go, it was them! And then make a quick getaway. It's the perfect crime. It's so fraught, the whole workplace toilet situation. All these unspoken rules, they need to be spoken. Even the ones you think are really obvious. Like the no talking at the urinals rule. I thought everybody knew that rule, but there's always someone who doesn't. In fact, for the women, I'm surprised how many women don't know what's actually involved in a man taking a leak in a public toilet. You're expected to stand there at a urinal where other guys stand, just letting it all hang out, other blokes have got their dick out, and that's apparently normal. I personally find it a bit weird, particularly at work. At work, I'll use the cubicle to take a leak rather than go to the urinal. Some people think this is a bit weird or obsessive. I've even had someone put me on the spot and say, what's your issue? Why do you go into the cubicle just to take a leak? To which I said, what's your fucking issue? Why are you so keen for me to get my penis out in front of you? It's just more than I want to share with someone I work with. Another rule that guys don't seem that clear on is when to wash your hands after taking a leak. How important is it? It's a really straightforward rule, fellas. Wash your hands after taking a leak if there's anyone there to see you. But seriously, it's time for the men to come clean. The only time a bloke will wash his hands after taking a leak, assuming you didn't piss all over your hands, is if there's someone watching who might tell other people that you didn't wash your hands after touching your dick. It's this big obsession like your dick's crawling with disease. Hey, maybe yours is. I'm not being judgmental. But my dick is probably the cleanest part of my body. Think about it. Have a shower in the morning, tuck Mr. Happy away in his safe zone, nothing touches him after that. Seriously, my hands are touching every filthy surface under the sun, but I'm worried about what they might pick up off my dick. It's my dick that's going to pick something up off my hands. Should be washing my hands before touching my dick. I actually did a bit of research on the topic and discovered this is not a completely original thought. There's quite a few people out there who think you should wash your hands before taking a piss. Seriously, I researched it. Try it yourself. Go type clean penis into a search engine. You get some really interesting websites. But that's a story for another day. I'm talking about washing your hands. I'm not one to be unoriginal. I wanted to set my own standard. So I thought, what can I do to take it further? What can I do to just kick it up a notch, to show my confidence in the cleanliness of my penis? So I thought about it and I had a new plan. From now on, whenever there's anything that I want to be really clean, I'm wiping my dick all over it.